right, step one, I'm gonna write my name on the back of my paper. Flip. And then I'm gonna do some separating out sections of my paper. However I want. And then add some really cool repetition to these sections of my paper. And if your Sharpie's running out like this one, you can raise your hand and ask me for a new one. But this is gonna take a while to fill in your spaces with a cool kind of repetition. So I'm gonna pretend I can use my mat to draw on because it's okay if I get Sharpie on this part. So once you fill the entire area with designs like this, then we're gonna add some cool paint to the top that glows in the dark. So you'll take your lid off these paints, just like this. And remember, you don't wanna blend neons or they won't glow anymore. So I'm gonna start with this one. And I'm gonna give myself a nice rounded paint. And keep in mind, I'm not getting my paint on the gold. I am just adding some paint to my circle. Set my brush down on the mat. It's fine because my mat can get messy. Oh, I might as well add it right there. I can probably do a few. So if I want it to be a little brighter, that one got a little faded, I can do it again. And this is called printmaking. You're making stamps basically, which is so fun to do. And because I have the mat, I can go right off the edge. As many circles as I want. And then I can use this same side to do a similar color, or like if I'm gonna switch to this color, I can use the same, or this color, but if I wanna use yellow, I'm gonna have to switch sides, rinse out my brush. I'm gonna have to switch sides, rinse out my brush. Now I'm gonna use yellow. Perfect. Looks so cool. Can't wait to see how these neon projects come together. And remember, you're the artist. It doesn't have to look just like mine. You might want just 2 colors or 3 colors. You can use all the colors. Yeah. If you don't want to use these, if you just want to add some paint to one whole area and make it kind of transparent, this is fun too. I gave a little bubble there so it doesn't mess with my pink paint I already put on there. The neon tempera is a little bit transparent, so this works really well on top of Sharpie. Another cool idea is to leave the circle empty. Rinse my brush out. Now I could do blue or green up here. I'm gonna do blue. Haven't done blue yet. Just playing with my designs and shapes, seeing, you know, what I want to do. It might be fun to try to balance that blue out. So I've got a little blue over here, so I'm going to balance it out over here. Let some of those spirals show through. We might not have time to finish this week. So at the end of class, go ahead and put the lid back on these. They're still in great shape. This green one dried out a little bit, it looks like. So if that's a problem, let me know and I can add. But most of them have stayed nice week after week. Let me know if you have one dried out and I'll add to that. I'm gonna paint a few more. I love how this blue is going. And do this blue up here. See how I tried to balance it out? It's like 1, 2, 3. And this one's kind of bigger. And then as areas dry, like this area is starting to be more dry, you could overlap it with printing again. If you wanted to add prints. So this is the difference between painting, and I can go right onto my mat. My mat can get dirty. This is the difference between painting and printing. So this is painting, and this is stamping and printing, which is so fun. I love how this is turning out. Can't wait to see yours.